Hey, it's Natasha Bailey from Soul Mission. Today's video is about entities. What effect or what are the symptoms that you have an entity attachment? So I know from personal experience what it's like to have entities attached to me. I have experienced astral parasites, negative alien implants, and also I have experienced other forms of entities like discarnates and other types of thought forms. And it led in great part to my low mood, my worry, my anxiety, my depression many, many years ago. And this came about as a result of a traumatic experience that I had with a man. And in fact, in that experience, I was sexually assaulted. And I understand now later on that this man was affected by entities himself. And when we are intimate with somebody who does have entities themselves, their energies can transfer onto you. So what are some of the symptoms? So I already mentioned that you might be suffering from anxiety, incredible self-doubt. You may be suffering from depression. You may even suffer from psychosis or hearing voices. You might be feeling very spacey and ungrounded. One of the key signs is feeling like your thoughts are looping round and round and round, always on the same thing. And also suicidal thoughts are very, very common, especially with certain kinds of entities. So it's really important that we clear these and we separate our own life force energy from the energy of the entities, because they literally affect your mental processes, your emotional processes. And people think that it's them, that, I used to think, oh God, there's something really wrong with me. I'm so broken and faulty. It must be something wrong with me, but it's not. It really isn't. So, I would, seriously encourage those of you who have been experiencing some of these symptoms. Oh yeah, here's another one, self-harm. Self-harm or self-abuse in some way, or if you have addictions to substances, it could be food, drink, drugs, alcohol, or sex. Guaranteed you have some kind of entity fueling that process. So I'd really recommend getting an energetic check to see what your situation is like and what you can do about it. So in one of my next videos, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the journey that I went on, but also what you can and don't need to do that I went through. I mean, I'm glad I went through the long journey that I had, but had I known this early on, I probably would have saved myself at least 5 to 7 years in therapy. And also, how if you are watching this video and you have someone in mind that you are concerned about, what are some of the symptoms that you might notice in them that might suggest some kind of entity at play? Overreactions to situations, very highly volatile emotional mood swings, I would say. Also behaving out of character. So 1 minute they seem perfectly fine, and then the next minute it's like they switch, like Jekyll and Hyde. Of course, if they're self-harming or suicidal, that's a big, big sign. So I would, immediately get them checked out. And know that this can be resolved, and you can claim your power back, and this is a good first step before going into therapy. So I hope you found this video useful. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. I love hearing your experiences of how you may have been affected and what worked for you. But if you are interested in dealing with this situation, I'm going to leave a link down below so you can contact me and we can have a conversation about your situation. I'm sending you so much love. Take care.